Mike, they can hear us. Are you good? It's your...
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, there you go.
Sorry,
What's up?
my
It's
camera's
okay.
not working.
What's going on, Matt? Look at you all ripped. You've been
Am I
working out
ripped
since
now?
last...
So I was fat for a long time, so.
Last time I saw you, dude, you're like Lou Ferrigno now, dude. What's going on?
Getting there. Not much. How are you?
I'm going the opposite way. I'm turning into Danny DeVito.
Oh no, you're not. We won't let that happen.
Oh, you haven't seen me since last time, so.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it was over at Coffin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Matt, thank you so much for coming, man. I really appreciate it. This is something, to me, this is awesome. We were talking about this a while ago, and it's happening right now. So I'm super stoked.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Met you, geeked out about X-Men a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a big time X-Men guy.
Do my show, man.
Share your link.
Oh, I gotta share my link. I got yelled at.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm a minute.
No, it's okay. I'll give you a brief explanation, and we'll get into it. So, Mike, do you still live out here?
Yeah, I'm in Peoria still.
Okay. So I didn't really know Mike very well. I still don't know Mike very well, except for encounters here and there, like sometimes at comic book day stuff years back, or Comic-Con, I'd see him and just get things signed or something, but didn't really get a good chance to talk to you a lot until we met each other at Coffin Comics.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're a big time collector too, which is cool. So
yeah.
But Mike's the man when it comes to the lady covers. Oh my god. So,
well, thanks, man.
I don't want to get you in trouble or anything. Is your wife there with you watching?
No, I'm not married or anything.
Or your girlfriend?
No, just me.
Okay, so he's single. Or no? I heard somebody in there over there.
No. Well, I am, but let's not play dating connection today.
Oh, okay, we're not playing dating connection. But what I was going to say was that one thing I remember about you is that at your booths, there was always beautiful cosplayers, or like all the time, every time.
Yeah, we always hunted out some girls. They bring in a crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of them look like your art too. Do you use a lot of them as models for your art, or how does that work exactly?
No, that's actually an interesting question. No, I don't typically use models. We would, how do I say it without sounding shallow? Like I have my style. I'm familiar with that, so I would seek out girls who I felt fit the style, kind of like you're saying, and then I would ask them if they wanted to do something, and most of the time they said yes. But with my work, I don't actively reference live models or anything right now. More recently, I have been pulling from photographs more than I used to. Like, I've gotten better at using reference, which is a good habit to have for a pro artist.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I'm not rich or cool enough to have like live models in my studio.
Yeah, you are. It's not that hard. I've been thinking about doing it. I just don't think my old lady would be very happy about it.
No, probably not.
But I try to interview as many cosplayers as I can't help it. I love a good cosplayer. So
they're a ton of fun. Yeah.
Oh man, I love the ones that go into character too. Because whenever I put like a hat on or something weird, like a Batman mask, I turn into somebody else. So when they can really get into character, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
But anyway, so just so if the people don't know who you are and more people jump in, I just had another show earlier where I was ranting about a bunch of stuff. It's a totally different show. But for people that aren't familiar with your work, do you want to tell them a little bit about what you do?
Exactly. Primarily a cover artist. I say pinup artist first and foremost. I don't usually say comic book artist because I haven't drawn interiors in some time. But I work with comic book publishers, mostly doing covers of, say, alluring girls. I have a knack for drawing girls well, so I get hired for that quite a bit. I work with Zenescope Entertainment, Coffin Comics, God, it's all eluding me now. A handful of independent publishers.
But your main is basically, I would think, Zenoscope.
Yeah, I'd say they're like one of my main publishers. Them and Coffin Comics. Coffin has been commissioning me. Like they'll hit me up in January every year and say, "Hey, let's do X amount of covers for the next coming year," and they've been keeping me quite busy the last 2 or 3 years in a row.
If you don't mind it, yeah, I've been at a lot of those launches with Brian and seeing your pieces, and of course, you know I love them. But you don't mind if I share your Instagram, do you, so they can see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's
spam it on them. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, here you go, guys. You might, I think most of my peeps know who you are already. So, but you can tell a DeBalfo piece. Now, you just did this piece for my friend Kevin at Collector's Choice Comics, the Sweet Paprika.
Yes.
I'm actually supposed to trade him a set for a set.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So, but he's been real busy. So, but yeah, that was a real good one.
Thanks, man.
I noticed it right away. So, yeah, just kind of going through things, looking at it. I think we're safe, right? Oh yeah, it looks like you covered it.
Yeah. I don't usually post anything on the front page that's like NSFW. So, but that said, you're probably gonna find one right now.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that shower piece. You know what I've noticed, and I'm not trying to like, what I've noticed is your original, or not your originals, but your slab books, or your a lot of your covers are very low print, of course, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're highly sought after on the aftermarket, which I've noticed a lot.
They certainly are. They're hard for me to get sometimes, even.
That's another thing I hear a lot of complaints from a lot of artists is that some of the publishers or whatever, they don't give you your copies. I think they forget or something.
Yeah, I can't really speak openly about it.
Well, like you don't have to.
Sometimes it's a thing, yes.
Yeah, so you publishers out there, get on it. That's all I gotta say about that. If I do an exclusive with someone, I always hook them up. So, of course, they have to ask.
That's the most important thing. If you don't ask, you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people who they just expect it and they don't ask, and then they complain about it. That's not fair. You can't be doing that to your publishers. You
know what I also like? Majority of these are pencils. I love that.
They're all. I think pretty much everything is pencils on there.
So you don't do much work digitally, or do you?
Not really. Every once in a while, I'll do preliminary thumbnail sketches, concept sketches digitally. If I'm in a real bind for time, I can knock them out real fast, and I don't have to worry about spending time cleaning them up and stuff. I'll knock them out digitally. And I've tried digital plenty of times, and there's just a disconnect with me and when I'm drawing, and between me and the technology. I don't prefer it. I still love paper and pencil.
Well, how long have you been in the industry? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Going on 13 years, and well, I guess we'll say 12 years. Going on 13 in May of next year, I think.
So I mean, your traditional pencil and ink as well, pretty much.
Yeah, when I ink, it's all traditional. It's just it's not very well done, but it's there.
No, dude, it's incredible. Are you kidding me? I mean, I love it. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I noticed a lot of pieces you do as well with the tail. Is that a certain? I'm not super.
Yeah, those are my own creator-owned characters.
Yes,
that's
Macy,
right. Sable, and Roxy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're my squirrel girls.
Are they always after the nuts?
Oh, they are. Yeah.
I don't know if Mike does know what he's walking into on this show. I'm gonna be straight. I'm just gonna say whatever I.
No, do it. That's a lot of fun. Let's do it.
I noticed that though at your booths over the years, this type of thing, and I love it. I love I mean,
yeah, it's really
so good, dude. Oh my god!
Everyone always tells me I'm foolish for not running with that idea, and I have ideas and I have things in the works and stuff, but I'm so bad at time management, and a creator-owned project has just been on the back burner since I first started drawing those characters. Like that one.
What's going on with you right now, man? Why are you so busy? What's got you so busy?
Cover work. I was talking to someone recently, and he said it the best way. He's I go into every month telling myself I'm not going to overwork myself this month. I'm going to cap myself off at X amount of pieces that I'm going to do, but the requests keep coming, and I keep taking them because I'm an idiot. Apparently, it's
No,
like
you like money. That's the real
there,
truth.
there's money. I feel like, oh, if I don't take this, like, what if things dry up next month and I don't make any money next month? You know, I should plan for August while I'm here in July, or even in April. Like, I'm scheduling things 3 to 4 months out sometimes.
Now, are
Uh,
these all covers for comics, or are these original pieces people are requesting?
those almost everything we're looking at right now are original published for covers. Yes.
And I'm talking about what's keeping you bogged down right now with work. Same?
I'm sorry. What?
Like what's keeping you so big? Like you're saying all this stuff.
Oh, it's the cover work. I
It's
just
the
get
same.
hammered with cover work.
It
Which
seems like it's mostly Xenoscope, right?
yeah, a lot of it is Xenoscope. Xenoscope,
You know,
Coffin,
you know
mostly.
what's really interesting about Xenoscope to me is they keep same with Coffin, but the Xenoscope you have to be part of because I'm a retailer now and all that, and I have the online store and I'm connected to that. There's
Right.
like levels at Xenoscope where you have to be a certain level to order, and they're all super limited print.
Yeah.
They're sticking to the limited print type of thing, and that's probably hand in hand with why your stuff is so sought after later,
Yeah.
because
They've
of
been
the
sticking me
print
on
run.
those higher tiers lately.
Um, One thing I really love about well, I mean, I don't know you that well, man, of course, but I feel like I know you because we're both kind of locals, even though whatever.
I work in Phoenix,
I've
yeah.
seen you at different events and I just don't want to bother people. But now that I have
Oh,
this
never mind.
channel and this show, I'm like, I'm gonna say whatever. But
Now I'm a somebody, right?
yeah, well, not me. I'm nobody, but you're
No,
so
no, you're a somebody. That's what I'm saying.
oh no, dude. For me, as a person, as a comic lover, art and everything, when I go to a table, I'm almost nervous. I don't know. It's been a year and a half since a con, so
I know.
I don't know how I'm gonna change because now I might go to a table and they'll be like, "Hey, dude, you're Bill," or "Hey, we were online together," or
Hmm.
"Hey," it'll make me feel more comfortable. But like
Yeah.
for instance, for you, like I feel bad. There's been multiple times when Coffin did a. We'll go back to this in a minute. When Coffin did a what I consider you one of my favorite things is their instant editions at
Yeah.
Phoenix. So you are like to me, I don't know if it was last time, but majority of the times the instant editions were with you,
Hmm.
if I remember. I
Yeah.
think you were the first too.
I was the first. I was the first in every single one except for last Phoenix Comic Con that happened. And Monty
But the
Michael Moore did
first
it.
instant edition was you.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't know what that is, and a lot of people with a lot of my subs love Brian because he's been on so many times and I do a lot of stuff with him. But an instant edition is at Phoenix Comic Con. I'm sure he does it at other cons too, but special for Phoenix is you go there on Thursday, right? And you pay your money and it's a limited amount. And then what they do is they have you and someone else is coloring or did you color
Yeah.
too?
Jason Jensen has colored all of
Yeah.
mine. Yeah.
So they would have the book is ready and you would do the cover over those first couple, the two, probably Thursday, Friday, my guess.
No, I would draw the whole thing in an hour at the show.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would draw it in an hour and then it would go directly to printers over here. I'm
Yeah.
guessing, I think I know the place in Tempe. That's my guess. And then on Sunday, everyone would come back and pick up their instant edition and it would be
Yeah.
pre-printed during the Comic Con, which is super awesome.
Oh, that's the
That was,
coolest idea.
you know what? It's so funny. Like I got one of the first. I got those. And I was so excited. And I didn't know Brian that well at the time too, but when you see him every week somewhere. But I was so stoked on getting an instant edition from you guys, and they're incredible. Like,
Oh,
dude,
thanks.
you killed them.
I
Like
was so nervous, especially in that first one. Oh my god.
wasn't it like limited to like 20? It was
It was
real low
really
print.
low, like 80 copies or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So I got two, and when I got them on Sunday, Brian, could you please sign this? Oh yeah, sure, buddy. And he's so funny. Like, I have a totally different relationship with Brian now, but like, he would do stuff like sign it backwards. Hey, watch this, and he would like sign his name in reverse.
Show off.
He could, yeah, he's rock, dude. He's,
Right. Absolutely.
uh,
Exactly.
yeah, dude, metal. But then I was like, and I remember this very clearly. I was like, hey, is Mike here? I
No way,
didn't know.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
and he's like, yeah, and he's down there, aisle, whatever. And I went down there and I was like, hey man, we sign like a kid. I don't know. We might be, I'm 46. I don't know. Are you near that?
I'm 41.
Okay, so I'm
We're
older
close.
than you.
Yeah.
And I go to your thing like a little kid. Hey, sir, will you please sign this for? Oh, yeah, sure, man. You got all these cosplayers everywhere. And I was like, oh, and I get it double signed. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, it's the whole event.
Yeah, man.
Not just that's what's so great about Instant Edition, as well as Comic-Con, is the experience. So that's what I'm trying to do on this show with you right now, like an experience with them. And hopefully you have. I know you don't have a lot of time, and I've been talking a lot, but hopefully you have some time to answer some questions too. We'll
for sure. We can
get to that.
But
it's interesting. The Instant Edition. I don't know if you know who Michael McComb is, but we're doing a piece. He does stuff for Action Lab, Zombie Tramp.
Oh, sweet.
Which is kind of very similar to, in a way, I always call it Xenoscope, and you get
same sort of demographic for sure.
Yeah. So I'm doing my own instant edition basically this weekend.
Nice.
Of this that he did.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so that'll be fun, but I don't know how I just kind of threw that in, but anyway. So you're doing a new. Now I keep hearing Lady Death. I haven't heard from Brian yet. I expect a call, but there's another kick coming. Is it this weekend?
Tonight.
Oh, it's tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight. I believe it's tonight. I saw the post earlier today. It said 6 hours to go.
Oh, maybe it's on right now. Maybe that's where everyone is. I don't know. I don't have to go over there. But you're going to have one? One of the covers is yours?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, you don't even know.
It's always a surprise for me too. Yeah, it's like opening a cereal box and getting a toy. Like, oh, sweet, I got the one I wanted.
I've definitely heard of like a lot of artists, like you're saying, they tell you I'd like a couple pieces. Brian will tell you, and then you'll work on them, and then you just don't know when or if he'll use them. Is that true? Does he pay?
Yeah, that's very true.
Does he pay just immediately, or only if he uses it?
No, he pays immediately. As soon as I'm done drawing it, they pay me right away. And what I think the longest I ever waited was like over a year for one of the covers to come out. Like, I knew I drew it and all that, and I was wondering about it for like the longest time. And then one day it just popped up, I think on a Kickstarter later on, as like an add-on, like at the end of the Kickstarter. I was like,
oh, like a special bonus. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, did he not like it? Is that why he's not using it? It's been like a year.
Oh, okay. So the kick starts in an hour. So also, let's see. Bronze, he already answered that. He usually does more picture references now.
Yeah.
And Jamie says your Grim Fairy Tale exclusive cosplay set was fire.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, if I ever come upon a collection, which is very rare, because I'm always at home now, but I can pick out your work instantly. Like,
cool.
There he is. There it is. And it's amazing. I mean, you have a huge following. Where does Mike keep? Oh no, it's an inside joke. So what do you have? I want to answer you so much stuff, but I know you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I only got a few more minutes, man.
How about this? You guys give me a couple questions while I look at some pictures from Mike, because this was just tough. He said he could do 30 minutes, and I don't want to keep him longer than that. I'm going to show some more art. And if you guys have some questions, for Mike, well, are you going to be at the next Phoenix one in January or whatever?
Yeah, they hit me up. Talked to Sarah Click over there, so we set that up. I'll be there in January.
Are you doing any other cons around the country?
Yeah, next week I'll be in Kansas City at Planet Comic Con, and then I'll be at New York in October. But between October and then Phoenix in January, I don't have anything lined up.
I'm trying to see your Lady Death. Oh, this, you know what? This reminds me of like a while ago.
It was a few years ago, if that's what you mean.
Well, there's something. I guess it's just the way you do the face structure or something.
Yeah,
like the little the nose and stuff. There's some very specific thing. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Hang on there. I knew we get busted eventually. I knew it was going to happen.
Okay. Oh, this is really interesting. Is this just a?
Yeah, I was doing eye studies.
See, this is the stuff I think is really interesting.
Yeah, that was a really popular image. I didn't think people would be as interested as they actually ended up being. Because like half of them are like screwed up. You know, I wouldn't consider any of them perfect.
Well, they're still all sexy, and they're just a pair of eyes. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Do you take a lot of art classes? This is one thing I always ask people that I kind of forgot. Did you take a lot of classes to get where you are, or did it come
Yeah.
natural to you?
I always took art classes during high school, whatever they
Mhm.
offered in there, which were usually bullshit of some sort. But then after I got out of high school, I went to the Joe Kubert School for 2 years.
Oh, sweet.
And that was comic book boot camp. They drag you through the mud and carve you out of wood and kick you out over there. So that was a huge help. I'm fortunate to have had that experience.
That's really cool. Those guys are really cool too.
Yeah, they're really great guys.
Okay, we'll get through a couple quick questions. Do you have a favorite Marvel character to draw?
Oh, Rogue. Everyone knows that.
Rogue. That's his favorite character too.
Yeah.
What character have you done what character have you
Have I
not
not
done?
done? Oh, that's a good question. Going back to Zombie Tramp, I've only gotten to draw Zombie Tramp once, and since I saw that character when Dan created it X amount of years ago, like I've been wanting to work on that so much.
Well, you got the hookup right here. If you guys get in touch with each other.
Yeah. No,
what's one of your favorite covers you've done?
Oh gosh, that's always hard to answer because it's like picking a favorite child.
It's got to be Lady Death's got to be in there somewhere.
Lady Death is definitely in there. The one that came out last year, where I don't know if anybody remembers, it was at I think it was it was a chase cover of like 8 or 9 covers, and it's just a white background with her sitting on like a stool. And Belle, yeah, that's right. I did a Belle for Zenescope back in May. That's my new favorite, actually.
Oh, I think I might have.
It's like she's kneeling on a bed in lingerie and stuff.
Oh my god, I think I do.
Yeah, I really liked that. That was a lot of fun to draw.
Well, someone wants to know your least favorite X-Men character is.
My least favorite X-Men? I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. I'm gonna go with Wolverine.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah, sorry, man. I think Wolverine's like an outplayed Nirvana song or something like that.
I think he's out of time. No. Would you do interior art as well as covers?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think you'd have time for that?
No, but I would do it.
Oh, will you do commissions for people? Do you have time? And if so, how can they contact you?
It's pretty rare right now, just because, like I said earlier, managing my time has not been a strength of mine the last few years. So if I do commissions, it's usually for a show. I've taken on a few light sketch ops the last couple of years on like sketch cover kind of things. They're usually just quick like head sketches.
Is that at conventions or is that at home?
That's been at home. That was like during quarantine.
Uh-huh.
To make up for the fact that there was no shows. So yeah, I do commissions. It's kind of rare, and it's not because I don't want to do them. It's just a matter of time. Like I have a lot of cover work coming at me. I don't mean it to sound egotistical or anything. It's just how.
No, that's awesome. Being busy is. I mean, that's what you have. If you're an artist, you need to be busy, or you're not really.
You got to make your publishers happy first. I mean, that's just how. And it stinks, But I shouldn't say it stinks. It stinks for the fans. That's what I'm trying to say.
You do get your Comic Cons and stuff. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Where can you buy some of your work? Oh, well, it's Zenescope.
My website is currently down. I gotta fix
Man,
that.
you're just a mess right now.
I'm batting 10 out of 10 right now. It's currently down, but I do have an online store. It's usually just DeBalfo.com, and then through there's a link to an online store. And I'll post original art on there. Every once in a while, I'll post comps of books that I get. So once that gets back up, hopefully in the next week or so, before I go to Planet Comic Con, that'd be great. You guys can check it out.
Do you get inspiration from other artists?
Oh, absolutely. Ed Bennis is actually one of my favorites. He's like top 10 for me. That guy's amazing. That's really where I can speak for almost any artist. From other artists is where we gather our style, we gather the influences and the source material that creates the style we end up coming up with for ourselves. And it even happens nowadays, going through Instagram or anything at all. Find cool new artists, follow them, geek out over their work secretly all the time.
See, yeah, I get it. So Sean, he said he used to do some live women's sometimes, but he's basically doing from like pictures, and he's gonna go. What are the cons again? Planet Con in New York.
Planet and New York,
and then Phoenix.
Yeah.
I got one kind of interesting question I wanted to ask you. Yes, your stuff is you have a certain style. Okay, so
Mhm.
but has there ever been something that you wish if you had time, like say you had a year off, paid year, and you wanted to experiment in something different? Is there another style or something else that you want have always wanted to do personally that isn't what you're doing now?
Yeah, I would love to draw Transformers.
Are you serious?
I kid you not. I freaking love Transformers. I've drawn them a couple of times in sketches and stuff. I can do it. Like I can do them good. They just take forever. Like oh my
What all
god.
the like angle, like all the block?
Yeah. Yeah. It's such a time-consuming process to draw Transformers. Once I could figure out how to draw them faster, like I would totally tackle some of that stuff.
So what if ID has ID? This is
No.
such a weird this is crazy because it's so different.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah.
So, but if IDW goes, hey, we want you to do a Transformers cover.
Oh, absolutely. I'd jump on it. I'd make time for it. You know.
What if I reach out to IDW and go, hey, I want to do an exclusive Transformers cover for whatever's coming up next with Mike DeBalfo.
Yeah, as long as it's an Optimus Prime cover. Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my God. Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be so crazy.
Yeah, I'd flip my lid. That'd be so cool.
Oh my God. Because then I know, first of all, it's something you've always wanted to do. Second of all, it would probably be the most incredible piece, first of all, because you're doing what you've always wanted to do.
Yeah, it would get my heart put into it for sure. Yeah.
And it would be super rare because it's not some sexy girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, that is so interesting. Every time I ask a different artist, it's a different answer of some sort. And that I think was the one for the day for me.
Oh, thanks.
That's
cool,
really cool, man.
Yeah, I love
I'm
Transformers.
excited. They're more than meets the eye.
That's right there.
Well, look, I love you guys, and I wanted to spend more time. Maybe we'll get him back another time when he has more time.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I promised I would keep it short with him today. I really want to say for the time that you gave, I really appreciate it. And I will be in touch. If I can figure that out, I'll make it happen for you, man. I would love to make your dream come true. That would be so
super
cool. Let's see if I can make something happen. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, let me know, man. I'd totally be down for it. As silly as it sounds.
They have this new thing called Transformer Grimlock or Goodlock or something. It's a new book.
Oh, I would draw Grimlock too. Like I loved Grimlock.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Oh no, well you want it. We got to get you an Optimus. You got to make your whole dream.
Optimus is my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soundwave, Optimus, Sideswipe, Grimlock. Those are my guys.
These people are saying, thank you so much for coming. Fingers crossed on Transformers. Make it happen. And again, I'll try to get Mike back another time. I just want to say thanks again for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Billy.
We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll get you back for something in the Lady Death campaign or something, whatever's happening there. I don't know yet.
Cool. I'll be around.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it, guys.
All right, peace out, brother.
See you, man.
Okay, so that was it. I wish I could have gone longer, but it just so happens that he's super busy. I mean, these things happen. But look, we got a Lady Death Transformer. That's an interesting. Now, I think we should let him do a full-on regular Transformer. That would be really interesting. Wouldn't that be interesting? I think it's interesting. He's like one of the gods of pinup, man. But if he put out a Transformers cover, wow. Oh, man, I got to try to make that happen. I'm going to try to make that happen. Anyone that watches this, it's another store. No, I'm doing it. Anyway. Oh, I can go longer, Kim, but you're not here to see me. You're here to see him. I'm going to get back to work. I have a super announcement, though. Tomorrow, during the FOC show, I'm doing something really special. I'm going to make something really special happen. So make sure to watch. You don't want to miss a chance at this. Besides that, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to get back to work as usual. And I hope you guys all have a great day. And I think that's it. Let me see what the chat says. I don't see any super chats, so that's good. That was a joke. Okay. Yeah, I skipped your question, Eddie. You're right, because I don't know. I should have asked. But he was out of time, and I want to ask him stupid stuff. Street Shark. Okay, later.